Here's an automation in Gmail that will save you hours. Every time a receipt lands in my inbox, it now automatically saves into my Google Drive expenses folder, neatly named and ready to reconcile in Xero, my bookkeeping software. So no more downloading, renaming, or filing manually. Hi, I'm Karen Vivarelli. I help you use AI tools and automations to save time, get organised, and make life and business easier. And on this channel, I share my Build With Me tutorials, simple AI automations you can set up alongside me. So if that sounds like what you need, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In this tutorial, we're going to build this together. You can pause the video at any time and follow along step by step. By the end, you'll have an automation that files your Gmail receipts into Drive, ready for Xero bookkeeping reconciliation or for any other bookkeeping software you might be using. And if you'd like the step-by-step checklist, you can grab the free PDF, which is linked below in the description and the first comment. Let's go. Step one is to create the Gmail labels where all your receipts will go. You can see the labels on the left-hand side of the screen. Think of labels like folders in Gmail. They're how the automation knows what to process and what's already been saved. Here's how to set them up. In Gmail, just go to the plus sign, create new label. And I've already done mine. So what you want to do is just title the label to be financial. So how I've got mine set up is I've got financial, then underneath that it's got biz receipts. And then once they're saved and they've gone through the automation, they get this label here. So you want to set up all three. So you just click on that plus sign, type in financial. You can set yours up however you like, or you can follow along and do mine, and then click on create. Next up, create the label biz receipts. Do that again. You can, of course, call this whatever you want. And then you want to nest this under financial. Like scroll down until you find it. Financial, click on financial and click on create. And then do that once more and create this label, biz receipt saved. Okay, so just to recap, the first label is where we'll capture new receipts. So this one here. The second one is receipt saved, is what the script adds automatically after saving a receipt, so it won't process the same email twice. Okay, step 3 is setting up the Google Drive folder where all your receipts will be saved automatically. This part is super simple. So go into Google Drive. So all you can do is come up to the dots here and click on Drive. And you can click on the new and then new folder and call it something like expenses and receipts. Then click on create. Now here's the important bit. When you open the folder like this, you want to look up at the URL up here. You'll see a long string of numbers and letters at the end. This part here, starting from there, this is called the folder ID. Copy that ID and keep it handy because we'll paste it into our script so it knows exactly where to save your files. Don't worry, I'll guide you through this in the next step. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to set up the automation. It will seem techy, but once I show you the shortcut, you'll be amazed that you did this yourself. So I want you to open up a new tab in your browser and you're going to type in script.new and then click on the return key. Now, you may need to sign in as yourself to start using this. Just follow the prompts and do that. Now, what you see in front of you is the script that I'm going to share with you. You do not need to write or edit this script yourself. We're going to let ChatGPT do that for us, and you don't need a paid account to do this. All you'll do is copy your Google Drive folder ID, which I showed you, and Gmail labels we created earlier, paste them into the prompt, and ChatGPT will give you back a personalized script. So this is the ChatGPT prompt I'm going to share with you. okay, and you're going to copy. And what you want to do, if you created labels with a different name, you want to type this in here. If you did the same as me, you can leave this as is, and you want to come back to that ID that I showed you and copy and paste that. So you want to just copy this bit, copy that bit, come over here, paste that ID here. You can get rid of the highlight, and then leave all this as is. And this is the script that ChatGPT is going to change for you. So you want to copy from here, this bit here, from help me customize, all the way down. And don't worry, you don't need to understand this script at all. And if you want this workbook to copy this, you can just sign up using the link below. Now let's go over to ChatGPT. Now you don't need a paid account for ChatGPT, you can just use the free account. And what you want to do is Command V, Control V to paste all of that prompt in there, okay, making sure this is correct. And you just click on enter, or you can click on the arrow and it's going to get started. Of course, I've been using ChatGPT for my own, so it's already done this. So here it is writing the script as we speak. So what you want to do is come up to this bit where it says copy, and then you want to come back over to Google Apps Script. Now I've already done mine, so it won't look like this. You'll have a new one. So let's just go new script. This is what yours will look like. Just get rid of that. Paste it in, Command V or Control V. You can also give it a name. I recommend calling it Gmail receipts to Drive. Rename. So that's all done. And what you want to click on is the save icon here, save project to Drive. Let's test this together so you can see it working end to end. So back over to your inbox, go to your receipts, and I'm going to run it on this one. So you want to make sure it doesn't have the label Biz Receipt saved. Okay, it's just got this label on it. It's going to run on this when this label has been applied. So back over here, you want to click on Run. A pop-up might come up that asks you for authorization. Just click on Allow. This first authorization is normal. It just lets the script read labeled emails and save files into your drive. So this execution log is going to run for some time. It should be pretty quick, but the first time you do this, it might take some time. Now we want to check the results. So open your Google Drive folder. You should see files appear. So here are all my files, and that Superbase one is here. So that's the naming convention that I've set up. You can of course do anything that you want. I got it so that the date goes year, month, day, so that it's in order when I come into the Google Drive folder. Now heading over to my email, I have come into this receipt and it's automatically applied the saved label, so I know it's been processed. Now, if it isn't working, if nothing shows up in your Google Drive, and don't panic, this is the best way to troubleshoot it, and it's to keep chatting within ChatGPT. Paste what you're seeing and it will guide you step by step. So common fixes: label path mismatch, no PDFs were saved, the labels, authorization blocked. So what I want you to do is to chat to ChatGPT, and you can paste this prompt, and I recommend always showing screenshots. So you can go into the Google Apps Script and maybe you can have a look at the error logs in the app scripts, or ask it to help you to troubleshoot and figure out what's going on. You can also copy your script into ChatGPT again and see what's happening, and let it guide you, okay? So that's what I recommend you doing, coming back in here and just continue to chat with it until you've figured it out. And if you need to come in here, you can come into debug. You can even ask ChatGPT where to show it the logs. You know, you'll notice the errors come up in here and you can just screenshot it and paste it directly into your chat like this. So I just recommend, you know, if you're on a Mac, use the Command, Control, Shift, and 4 key. I always screenshot things and paste it in here, and you can just say, this is not working. This is the error that has come up. Can you help me work out what's going on? You know, give it as much detail and context as possible. Obviously, I'm not going to, but you just click on return key or click on this button here and just keep chatting until you've gotten it right. And it will really help you to get this working, and it's going to save you so much time. Now, if your files appeared in Drive and your threads got the biz receipt saved label, you're good. In the next step, we're going to set a daily trigger so this runs hands-free for you. This is the last step to set it up and run automatically in the background so you never have to think about it again. So what you want to do is be inside Google Apps Script, look over to the left sidebar, and you'll see this little clock icon called triggers. You want to click on that. And this is where I've already added a trigger, but you would want to go add trigger down at the bottom right-hand corner, the blue button, and you just basically want to click on the function that you've just created. You want it to be time driven. I've set it as an hourly timer. You can do it as minutes, a daily timer, weekly or monthly, depending on how many receipts you get. And it can be, so I've got every hour there, and you can set even how many hours that is. And if this automation fails, I've got it to notify me daily. Once you've got all that going, just click on the save button. This means the script will run once a day and catch any new receipts I've labelled or you've labelled. You can also make it run hourly, like I said. But daily is perfect for most people. And that's it. Your Gmail receipts are now automatically saved into Google Drive, neatly named and ready for tax time. No more downloading, renaming and chasing missing invoices manually. So I want this channel to be your go-to place to build with me. Whenever I share a new tutorial, my goal is to walk you step by step through simple automations that save you time and make life and business easier. So here's what I'd love from you. Comment below and tell me what's one thing you're still doing manually in your business or personal life that you'd love to see automated. Your ideas will help shape what I create next so we can keep building together. And if you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next build. And if you'd like step-by-step PDF checklist of what we covered today, check the link in the description. I'll send it straight to your inbox. See you next time.